Let us update the rational exponents skill in this particular video and get ready for SAT, ACT, math competitions. Now, as you know, the SAT is better for students who are good in math and who want to be better since they have adaptive testing model where the module 2 has harder questions if you answer module 1 correctly. So as you answer correctly, you get more and more harder questions that gives you an opportunity to score much more than other students, and that is how you really achieve the best from your knowledge of mathematics. Now, let's master a few skills before taking up rational exponents equations. I have three examples for you here. Simple one to begin with, where we need to find the value of x for minus 8 to the power of 2 over 3, and then we'll again calculate the value of x for 9 to the power of minus 3 over 2 minus 9 to the power of 3 by 2. And then we have an equation which has a lot of components, out of which square root of x square is something which is least understood. Even grade 12 students do not really understand how do we solve equations involving square root of x square. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In case you want to learn from me, feel free to send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. Our students are getting excellent marks in all these competitions and thereby admissions to the best universities. Now let's see, how do we work with rational exponents? The very first example is relatively simple. We need to find the value of x, which is minus 8 to the power of 2 by 3. Now we know cube root of 8 is 2, right? So it is good to first find the cube root of minus 8, right? And once we do that, we can square it. So that's another way of writing the rational exponent in the form of surds, right? Cube root of minus 8 is minus 2, not just 2, minus 2, right? And then you square it. And once you square minus 2, of course, you get a positive value. And plus 4 is the answer for part A. Clear? Let's move on and take up the next question, where we have x equals to 9 to the power of minus 3 by 2 minus 9 to the power of 3 by 2. Now, purposely, this example has been taken to understand minus 9 to the power of 3 by 2 means what, and 9 to the power of minus 3 by 2 means what. Correct? Now, when we say that the power is negative, it means it is reciprocal, right? So that means 1 over 9 to the power of 3 by 2. Makes sense? And this, of course, is 9 to the power of 3 by 2. Correct? So I hope you have understood that these negatives in the exponent means reciprocal, and there it is normal negative. Great. So what is 9 to the power of 3 by 2? Let's try to answer this question. 9 to the power of 3 by 2 means we have to do square root of 9, right? Which is 3, and then we can square it, cube it, right? So square root of 9 is 3 and 3 cube is 27. Do you see that? So 9 to the power of 3 by 2 is 27. So we can now rewrite this equation as x equals to 1 over 27 minus 27. Makes sense, right? So that is how we can actually simplify this. Now, taking 27 as common, we have 1 minus 27 times 27. Correct? So we have 1 minus 27 square, right? You may use calculator. It is minus 728. over 27, correct? And when you divide by 27, you get this fraction minus 728 over 27 as the result. So go through these steps, very simple steps, but help you to understand how do we evaluate rational exponents. Perfect. Now here is a challenge question for you. Now we know all these rational exponents, how do we work with? And here we have an equation where we're going to add two of these rational exponents terms and get it equal to square root of x square. So let's rewrite the equation, which is cube root of 8 over 27 plus fourth root of, right, 1 over 16 and is equal to square root of x square. Now cube root of 8 is 2 and cube root of 27 is 3. So we get 2 over 3 plus fourth root is square root and then square root. It is half, right? And that is equal to square root of x square. Now what is square root of x square? Many students think it is x, which is not true, and that is the mistake which is committed by many students. And we'll see what it is. Okay, so let's take it to the right hand side. So we have to add 2 by 3 and half. So let's rewrite this, right? So we have square root of x square equals to 2 by 3 plus half. Clearly, 6 is the common denominator. So we get 4 plus 3, which is 7 by 6. So square root of x square is 7 by 6. Now remember one thing, square root of x square is not x. You see, square root of x square is absolute value of x. Square root of x square is absolute value of x, right? And therefore, x is equal to plus or minus 7 over 6. So it is not just 7 over 6, right? It is plus or minus 7 over 6. Understanding this is very important. So let's remember what is square root of x square, right? Square root of x square is equal to absolute value of x. It is always positive. It cannot be negative. Perfect. Now with that, we come to an end of this exercise on how do we work with rational exponents. In the next video, we are going to take up equations involving rational exponents, right? So I hope that will give you a good foundation for solving complicated level 2 and level 3 questions so that you can do excellent for SAT or ACT math exams. Feel free to write a comment, share your views. In case you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.